Hi, I'm Sonny Verk. I'm senior counsel here at Verk Barristers. We're a criminal law firm in Mississauga in the Greater Toronto Area. Today, I'm here to provide some information that may be of assistance to you if you're stopped by the police. You could be stopped by the police for a number of reasons and a number of scenarios. Three come to mind. Number one, you're stopped by the police in the public. Number two, you're stopped in your home. And number three, you're stopped in a vehicle. And I'm going to go through these three scenarios and hopefully provide some information that will be of assistance to you. The first scenario would be if you're stopped in the public. If the police stop you while you're sort of minding your own business and walking down the street, you do have an obligation to provide your name and address upon request. Other than that, you don't really have to provide any further information. As Canadians, we're polite people, so if you want to be polite back, that's really up to you. The second scenario is if you get a knock at the door and you're at home and it's the police. What are your obligations? What do you have to do? This gets a little more involved, but ultimately you answer the door, and if the police want to ask you some questions, you are obliged to answer the same way that you would in public to provide your name, identify yourself. After that, they may ask to come in your home, and that's when you have to sort of make a decision as to whether you want them in your home or not. My advice is that you're not obliged to invite them in your home. They need a warrant to do so, and if you want to step outside and answer the questions, that's fine. That's one way to address that scenario. The third scenario is when you're in your vehicle. How do you conduct yourself when the police stop you while you're in your car? This is a situation where, in my view, the best way to deal with this is to be civil, to be respectful, to be forgettable. If the police ask you questions, you are required to provide certain information, whether it be your license, your registration, insurance information. You are required to provide that information, and you should do so. But do it in a way that's respectful. If you want to assert your rights and become dramatic, that is certainly an option for you. But in my experience, I feel that you will not have a pleasant an experience with the police when you start behaving in that manner. Historically, people have acted in very different ways, and often it doesn't end well. In my view, I think you should be very cooperative and respectful and provide the information that you're required to do, and do it in a manner that makes yourself forgettable. You don't want to draw attention to yourself. This at least gives you a general idea of how you should deal with situations when you're in the company of police. It's certainly not legal advice, but if you need some legal advice, obviously we're here to help, and feel free to contact our office. That's it for this episode. See you next time.